Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TVIX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, this is a leveraged ETF, so when I'm talking about this, this is not approaching or being approached from like a long-term investment perspective. These leveraged ETFs are straight up, they're trading products. So I'm talking about things from a trading perspective. So don't go and be making some, long-term investment, from any of this, because, well, first off, these products are not for long-term investing. They are definitely a trading type thing. So this is all from a trading perspective. So with that disclosure out of the way, let's talk about areas of support and resistance. First area of support going into tomorrow right here at this late day breakout point, right around $9.15. You can see earlier on in the day, that's where the price had essentially been struggling to get any sort of more momentum. And then late day action, the price actually was able to finally break above it. And you can see kind of the rest is history there. Got some very nice momentum. Now it's just more of a question of, is this momentum that occurred, to end the day gonna, carry into tomorrow? We'll talk about that in a second when we talk about levels of resistance. But that's going to be that first area of support where if there's any sort of pullback, if the price can manage to stay up above 915, that'd be a very solid sign of strength on the bull's part. Next level of support after that would just simply be where the price, consolidated on this pullback right here around 825, and that actually makes really good sense considering back here, this area was generally speaking in level of resistance, and now it's turning into support. So a classic example of resistances now acting as support. So those will be the two near-term levels. But like I said, kind of the fun stuff, if, this late day move does have some more genuine power behind it, where are some of these next key battlegrounds at? So let's talk areas of resistance. I realize the chart is a little bit harder to see, but that's just because the chart has not been up this high for a while. So next key overall level of resistance is at $10. And then if the price can get a break through 10, I'm not saying it'll shoot up here within seconds, but things begin to thin out quite a bit. And then you're not looking at anything until right up around 1050, maybe even a little slightly higher than that. But as it stands right now, yes, market volatility has picked up, and this one is definitely gaining some strength. I mean, you look at where the lows were, and then you look at where this batch of lows was, and if this batch of lows holds right here, and if you picture these as stair steps, well, you can very clearly see that over time now, over the past couple of weeks, the stair steps are starting to progress in the upwards direction. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how this one closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.